Hello everyone, this is Tripper, and today we are playing Chivalry Medieval Warfare. But we're not playing it! We're looking at more skins! Even more skins. I do hope you guys enjoy these first impression skins videos. If you don't, let me know. I like them. I like giving first impressions of anything, really. Reviews of things I rather enjoy. I only wish I could do like a test scenario where I could actually play with all of them or see like a bot wearing them. That would be ideal. But anyway, without further ado, let us get into it. So these were added in the last patch a little while ago, actually. June 10th, almost a week ago, is when it went out. And there was a big community-created item sale. I can't click the previous post on this thing for some reason. But trust me, it's patch 39. I'm looking at the page open in my other monitor. And yeah, let's just jump into the skins. I actually have bought one of the new ones. Yes, I have. And I will show you that momentarily. Let me show you all of them, though. The first one is apparent. It is the Archer, Agatha Archer, only Agatha Archer helmet called the Circled Princial Chevalier. I don't know how to say that, actually. Circled Princial Chevalier. Chevalier. It sounds French. I can't help but say Chevalier. 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 I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say Chevalier. But whatever. That's what it looks like. Very nice workmanship. I love these little details on all of the weapons and armor. Like the contours, the little things. They're so beautiful. Then you come to this face piece. It looks like a wolf. It doesn't make sense because archers are cowards. No offense to any archers. I wouldn't wear it, but if I were a main archer player, it looks really interesting. I would definitely check it out. However, obviously this is my favorite archer. No, fuck this helmet. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Mason Fallen Helm? Yes, I love the hell out of this helmet. It's beautiful. It's epic. Okay, but we're not talking about that. This is the new Agatha Archer helmet. I love it. I love all the little things. I think it's a little bit overdone for an archer, but it's cool. I love these little fang things. It's fun. Next one is the rat set for the Agatha Knight. And what that's gonna get you is doop-a-doop-a-doop. Rat helm. Gives you the rat helm. That is this thing. Now, I may have mentioned in my last video that the customizations are getting a little weird with their fantastical nature. I don't think anyone in the Middle Ages wore a helmet like this. If I'm wrong, which I normally am, give me that link in the comments, because I love medieval history, I love being proven wrong in it, and I love learning new stuff. So check me out, because I just can't imagine anyone of any import wearing a helmet this stupid looking. No offense to anyone who's bought it already. The craftsmanship is beautiful. It's got these really nice little indentations. These crenellations and the slottings and the ears. It's very beautiful. It's very well done. It's just kind of fugly to me. Doesn't make much sense in this kind of game. I said that fantasy-looking stuff is cool. It's good for variety, but this is just weird. All right, no offense if any of you have bought this and liked it. That's cool. To each their own. My opinion is I wouldn't really want to buy this. But if you like it, go for it. It's $4. It comes with this. The rat flail. This is cool as hell. It's a flail with a rat at its head. That's awesome to me. It's all physics. It's like all the other flails. It's got this really nice base-looking thing. The flail's cool. I always wish that they would separate the weapons and the helmets, because then people could buy what they like. And without having to deal with that double the cost just because they want the helmet or the weapon. Like, I would honestly buy this weapon. It's just so fun. There's a freaking rat hitting someone in the face, blowing their head up. It's awesome. What is there not to like? So that's cool as hell. The helmet, not so much. Next is the Tenderizer, which is a replacement for the Maul. And I believe anyone can use this, both Agatha and Mason. And it looks badass. Freaking badass. This looks like a meat mallet. I believe it's actually called a Tenderizer. I don't cook all that much. But it's awesome looking. And let's compare that to the basic Maul here. The basic Maul, it's very plain. It's very smooth. It's pretty, but it doesn't really convey how just violent and destructive it can be. Tenderizer, this is gonna fuck shit up, just period. This will mess your day up, alright? I think the grip is a little bit different. Yeah, just a tiny bit different, but it makes its own mark, and I love it. I love this so much. It's $2. Totally worth it if you use the Maul. I'm surprised I haven't seen Spook with this. Spook is an awesome Maul player, for those of you that don't know. This is the other kind of Maul. This is badass, too. It's a little too tribal for my taste, though, so take that as you will. Let me get rid of this weird-ass helmet. That took a little while to load. Actually, no, I do want the black helmet. Actually, I do want the muffin top. I like the muffin top. Okay, anyway. Next up is the Infidel's Bane, which is a switch around for the Messer. I'm going to swap over to Mason for this, but this is for both sides, Mason and Agatha. Messerino, Infidel's Bane. Very, very well made. Very cool. It is very Middle Eastern looking. I don't know if there's another way to put that, but it's very region-based. But it's very time-honored. It is historically accurate. It makes perfect sense. It's just a big, fat scimitar. It's awesome. I like it. I like it very much. I do prefer the Butcher's Messer over it, however, but I do like it very much. There is no helmet to go with that. It's just the sword, $2. Next is the Chaos set. This is only for the Mason Knight, and the sword looks fucking awesome. Alright, we got these cool chippings on the sword. Normally, I think looks a little silly, but they are not so much that they look kind of annoying. They've also got this awesome wing pattern at the crossguard of the sword. Beautiful. To go along with that, they've got this pattern along the blade. That's awesome. Along with another pattern on the hilt. And it's awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. So cool. So cool. I love this sword so much. Now the helmet. Haven't actually seen the helmet. Helmet looks amazing. Oh my god, horns. Yes, please. I would like to go without the little ribbon, but it's just so awesome. I would so buy this if I main... You know, I'm actually considering buying this right now because I do use Messer Knight, although I have been really using Man-at-Arms recently due to my recent purchase of the one of the Man-at-Arms skins. This is a random chicken helmet. I showed that last video. But this looks badass. Just insanely badass. Hope you guys liked the Chaos stuff. I love that stuff. It does look very fantastical. Not very fantastical, but quite fantastical. But it's just awesome. I like it if stuff looks awesome and fantastical. Fantasy type stuff. Next is the Winged Wraith. It is a replacement for the Holy Water Sprinkler. Let's take a look at that. Normal Holy Water Sprinkler, for those of you that don't know. It's a very nice looking weapon overall. Here's the Winged Wraith. This is disgustingly violent looking. I honestly wish there was blood already on it, just dried blood, because that would make perfect sense. Because it looks like it will destroy anything it touches. I hope you guys don't get distracted by my awesome helmet here. But it is just disgustingly cool. And this will go for both teams, Mason and Agatha, $2. Very, very nice looking weapon. Very cool. Next we have the Shark, which is a replacement for the Billhook. Doopy doopy doo. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped one. Also for the Man-at-Arms, I bought this weapon. This is the one I was talking about. It is the Blade Brothers' Son. Here's the normal North Sword. It's very plain. I've bought all of the North Sword replacements so far because I think this is just kind of ugly looking on its own. It's disgusting. Here's the Wulfric. Very pretty in its complex simplicity, so to speak, as oxymoronic as that is. This is a very beautiful design, the Renaissance Rapier, but the Blade Brothers' Son trumps them all, in my opinion. It's got this beautiful hilt, beautiful crossguard, fantastic blade design. It's perfect. It's my perfect sword. It's got just enough fantasy for me. If it had like a huge-ass gem on it, that would be a little weird. But I am perfectly fine with what it's got going on. I love it. I bought it for $2. So worth it. I use it all the time. And it looks beautiful in-game as well. And you may have seen that in my past videos. That is for both teams. That is just a simple Norse skin. Next is the Shark, which is a Vanguard Billhook replacement. Here is the regular Billhook. Just totally eviscerating look going on. Then you got the Shark, which looks a bit cleaner, a lot cleaner. It's got that very clear-cut sort of thing. The original Billhook looks very used up. It almost looks like a skin in and of itself. I can't show you the whole thing because of the bloody screen. But this looks very clean. Looks like a very clean version. I like it a bit more. I don't know that I'd pay $2 for a cleaner version of the basic weapon, but it looks very nice. I like it. If you main Vanguard, I'd consider this. Next is the Kraken, which is a Mason Vanguard set, only for the Masons. And here's the helmet. Damn, that's pretty. That is an insanely pretty helmet. Here's a default helmet for you guys. The Vanguard default helmet is so boring. I don't know. It makes it look kind of stupid. This is badass. This is one of those badass helmets I was talking about. It's just, you can't help but love it. It's so cool. And there's a weapon to go along with it, as usual. It replaces the halberd, and again, this is only for Mason. This is the original halberd. It's got that weathered look that all the Vanguard weapons have. Here is the Kraken halberd. It is an anchor, ladies and gentlemen. What more do you want? It is an anchor with a Kraken surrounding it. That's badass. God, I just use badass so much in these videos because some of the skins are just totally worthy of it. It's so cool. Oh, I love them so much. So I think that is the last skin. That is indeed the last skin showing off. I'm honestly considering buying this, even though I have not played Vanguard in a long time. Such a beautiful skin. And in regard to the fantasy thing that some of you will probably end up mentioning in the comments, how some of these things look really fantastical and look like they belong in a fictional universe away from Chivalry's somewhat immersive environment. I would draw the line here. It's an Agatha skin I showed you guys in the last video. It is for the longsword. No, is it for the longsword? I think this looks fine. Looks very, very cool. However, the Sword of War, this is it. So this is Sword of War. Totally historically accurate. Boom. Fantasy as fuck. Alright? I would say this probably does not belong in this kind of game. But I would buy the fuck out of it if I mained Knight. Because it just looks so cool. Somebody put so much work into this crossguard design, into this sword. And it looks beautiful. I love it. It's a work of art. However, I would say that this really looks out of place in this kind of game, just to put us on an equal footing, those of you that would argue against some of these weapons. So now that that point has been made, I hope you guys will check out these weapons on your own, maybe buy the ones you like. I have already done so. I've pretty much found my ideal combination, which is the Mason Court Armor Helm. Too fucking cool for you. I just add that because it just looks... It is the trolliest helmet ever. I like running into battle, looking all the way down with fists out, and acting like I'm an actual ramming into people. It doesn't work. They kill me instantly, but, you know, it's fun. And my sword is obviously the Norse Blade Brothers Sun. Gorgeous, gorgeous sword. This is probably just below my spectrum of acceptable fantasy weapons. It's beautiful. It's somewhat fantastical, but I think it's acceptable. This is the sword that comes with the court helmet. It's really plain and weird, but yeah, whatever. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did not, let me know. I'll refrain from making them in the future, although I don't know if Torn Banner is going to release any more of these cosmetic stuffs. But if they do, I will make them unless you guys tell me otherwise. I enjoy doing this kind of thing, so I might as well. As always, like, favorite, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Comment if you did not, telling me what was wrong. And again, as always, have a grand day. Have a grand day. Did you wet yourself? Well, I wet myself a little bit. I shall see you, kind people, next time. I have been to Ripper, and I love you guys. This guy's hair is fucking weird, but I love you guys.